Hey guys, and welcome back for another video. So today we are going to be listening to this toxic story. And when I say toxic, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not just using one of these millennial words. Like, I mean toxic. Like, this chick is probably one of, okay, let's just start with how she looks. She's obviously very attractive. So she's one of those,
I'm pretty, I attract a lot of guys, and I take what I want from them.
and you guys are stupid enough to fall for it. And so I don't have a lot of sympathy for the men that end up entrapolated in this kind of drama. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's worth a watch and a listen so that we can learn from this. So as we as women do not look stupid like she is about to look. And also, so men can kind of watch out for certain characteristics that these women may have. So let's go ahead and use this as a learning lesson, shall we?
Through my best friend knew him. She was like, he cool, blase, blah. Fast forward on to the point where DJ makes me mad. So I hit up Taco and I'm like, Taco, what you doing now? You trying to link? Cause DJ, you think you could be out in these streets and I ain't gonna be out in these streets too? Oh, I'm a reflection of you. So we gonna be out in these streets playing the food together. Basically call Taco up. Taco instantly like, ooh, bet. Like, I'll pick you up when you ready. Just let me know. I'll slide. Da, 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 da. So I'm like, I already know he's coming. So I gets ready and we about to just kick it over his house. He like, we could play cards or drink or whatever. And I'm like, I really don't even care what we gonna do. I'm just trying to prove a point to somebody. Like, I'm just trying to make somebody mad. Which Taco pulls up, finally pick me up. And he got a gun on his lap. I'm like, Taco, cut it out, bro. Like, who you about to shoot? Because, I mean, to be honest, I really didn't expect Taco to be no in the street type. So, I was just like, he's corny. But, who knows? Like I said, I don't know much about Taco at this point. Everything is a surprise. We riding. Somebody gets to blowing his phone up. And I'm like, hey, answer your phone. Like, do what you gotta do. I'm not your girlfriend. I'm not taking you serious. I don't care who's calling you. Like, you might not want to ignore that call though. I'm too clear. I don't listen. I don't care who you talking to. I don't care. Answer your phone. So he was like, my bad, I'm sorry. He gets on the phone. Bitch, stop calling my motherfucking phone. And I was like, but at this point, I didn't care because this was me. I'm texting my man at the time, like, yeah, I'm out. Don't worry about me tonight because I'm chilling with somebody else, doing something else, not worried about you. Phone on do not disturb, period.
Oh my god. So there we have it. A young lady who's obviously trying to get to know somebody named Taco. And she's obviously just trying to go out with him to get back at her so-called boyfriend named DJ, who apparently is probably cheating on her or something like that. But she's obviously willing to deal with it. And you know what? This is the kind of stuff that I just don't understand. I just don't understand why people play so many games. Like, this is exactly how people, number one, get hurt. But on a side note, how many times is she gonna say, like, what is that about? Is that like some kind of, is that like a conjunction for some of you women? Like, that's an adjective or something? What is that sound? What is that? What does it mean? I'm so confused because we often hear it and it's never in the right context. And I'm just like, what in the world does that sound mean to these? And then on top of that, like, it's just the whole, like, she's admitting online, like, basically, I use guys. Like, I was basically using this guy to make somebody else jealous. So not only would you make a terrible girlfriend off of the fact that you obviously cheat and use people, but now you're posting it online. All three great prerequisites for a relationship, as we can see.
We finally pulls up. He goes in, child, we go in. And I'm like, it's empty as hell in here. Taco ain't got but a table, a chair, or nothing. I'm like, boring in here. So he's like, the TV's broke, but he can put something on his phone. And I'm like, at this point, my eyesight is bad, so I can't see nothing that you about to play on the phone, but I'm gonna pretend like I really even care about watching something on your phone, and I really don't. Who I was toxic. He was toxic too, so I don't feel bad because he was toxic. I think he made me toxic. I don't care. I'm blaming it all on him. So,
oh yeah, and you hear that, guys? She's blaming it all on the guy. All her toxic behaviors and all the things that she accepts from that toxic dude and all the behaviors that she thusly exhibits are all because of him. So what is that? I think Kevin Samuels used to say the guilt trip, the need to be right, refusal to take any accountability. I think that all just comes together. And she honestly looks like the type that would call into Kevin Samuels' show and then get her whole world flipped upside down. But let's go ahead and hear some more of this trash situation. But you know what? Real quick though, I just love how some of these chicks get on here and they try to act all like, I guess, like I'm a bad chick. Like, first of all, let me swing my weave around this 99-cent store hair that I bought. That's sticking and not even barely moving, but let me go ahead and swing that around for y'all. Let me show off my stomach. Let me show off all of my skins for y'all, so y'all can know I'm sexy. And you have a man. Oh my gosh, I just don't understand. This is exactly how you don't end up married. This is exactly how you end up a baby mama. And another statistic, by exhibiting behaviors just like this: being a hoe, being proud about being a hoe, being online, telling other people about it. All of these things, what you chicks do, is exactly why y'all end up last when it comes to getting picked for marriage. And it's like people could literally write it and literally just put blinking, flashing neon lights on it. Like, don't do this ghetto crap. Act like a freaking lady for once in your life. And it's just not even in question. Like, it doesn't even matter at this point. But you know what? Let's just hear the rest of this.
DJ, and I'm like, I sent them my location. I'm like, yeah, you can come pick me up. I'm ready. I'm done hanging out. You can come pick me up. I hear, and I'm like, let's get real quiet. I'm on the phone with my brother. I'm like, shh. I'm like, I think I just heard somebody shooting. Like, a minute, 30 seconds later, I hear like, boom. You know, when you're not supposed to be with somebody, like, my heart was just, I was so afraid to die with Taco. Like, 2 minutes didn't go by, and now I hear a boom and a pop and a window bust. But like 7 minutes later, DJ text me, I'm outside pulling up. He beeping the horn, because at this point he mad, and he like, who house is this? Why you over here? Like, I ain't never picked you up from over here. I don't know nobody over here, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, chill, bro. Like, this is my cousin's house. Like, you don't gotta do all that. Instantly grab my stuff, run it downstairs. Tell me why I get down there and it's clothes thrown all over the outside. It's clothes. These is Taco clothes, y'all. It's rocks out there. So now I'm looking at this stuff and I get to laughing. I feel so stupid. Y'all, wasn't nobody shooting. This baby mama, sis was throwing rocks at the window, y'all. Sis was throwing rocks at his window.
Throwing rocks at the window. I can't even imagine what that must be like, to be so butthurt over a dude that doesn't want you no more, that you're throwing rocks at his window, and you brought a child into this world, and these behaviors is what you're doing. Like, obviously Taco is not a stellar dude. I mean, number one, he's running around calling himself Taco, and secondly, he's messing with her, who's obviously not a classy young lady herself. But now he's got his baby mama throwing rocks and his clothes all over the place. Like, clearly Taco was messy and toxic too. But then you definitely don't know how to pick them, Taco. You keep picking these crazy hood rat chicks that don't have any class about themselves. Like, I don't understand it. I mean, yes, she's pretty And she might have a nice body, who knows? But at the end of the day, guys, you have to pick people based on more than just physical appearance. Listen to the way they talk. Listen to the way they talk about other dudes. And then you'll know whether or not this is somebody, number one, you can trust. Number one, somebody you can bring around other people. And is this even somebody, not even just family? Like, can you bring them to an event and they won't be like looking for the next guy that might have more money than you, trying to push up on him? Like, can you bring her? Can you trust her? Like, you guys got to start looking out for these characteristics. Like, I'm tired of women like this getting shine and feeling like they got something just because they're cute. And it's like, at the end of the day, there's way classier chicks out here. Way classier. Way more beautiful and natural at it. Let's just throw that out there too. And you won't have to spend all of your hard-earned money on someone else's hair. Just saying.
I busted the window, y'all. But I was just like, girl, you doing all this for Taco. Taco's not even my speed. Like, I'm over here playing around with Taco. Like, next day, Taco calls me, like, you coming over tonight? And I'm like, boy, you got jokes. Listen, Taco slept through all of that. Imagine if somebody was really trying to kill Taco. I would have left him dead, to be honest. I didn't care what happened to Taco at that point. Like, as long as I wasn't there and I wasn't caught in it, Taco. I didn't like talking to Taco because he didn't have anything to talk about, really. It was just like, our conversations were really boring. And I'm like, I'm not interested in talking to you. So I just felt like it just was never going nowhere. So I just slowly faded him out. And by the time I faded him out and I wasn't thinking about him, or I was never really thinking about him ever. I was just using him to make somebody mad. But like, when I just completely like stopped talking to him and answering his texts and calls, like, then the baby mama pops up on my page, stalking my page, liking stuff. And I'm like, girl, first of all, I didn't let little Taco go. So you late. You just now finding my page. You're late. You can have Taco and all that. Like, I don't know what you see in Taco. Taco's a little basic to me, but you can have him. I wasn't really interested in Taco. And I'm like, girl, stay off my page. Because if I catch you on my page lurking again, I'm going to answer the phone for little Taco. You're going to be back throwing rocks at the window. So.
Oh my God. So in other words, Taco, the only reason she's going to give you any attention at all is so she can try to make another girl jealous. Because I'm like, he's just too basic for me. Like, bruh, you need to take me somewhere. You need to give me some alcohol so I can get ghetto on your ass. Like, this is what it is now. One day I might actually do a video in my ghetto voice. You guys tell me what you think about this video, and should I do a video in ghetto, or would you be offended by it? And if you are, that's even more reason for me to do it. I'm sorry, but definitely tell me what you guys think, and I will see you next time.